Title 7 Signs You Have Emotional Intelligence and Don't Even Know It. Have you ever noticed how some people manage to stay calm even when everything around them is falling apart? It's like they have a superpower. But maybe you have it too and just haven't realized it yet. Emotional intelligence isn't about suppressing feelings or pretending everything's fine. It's about recognizing your emotions, dealing with them in a healthy way, and still being able to understand what others are feeling. Today, I'm going to show you 7 signs that you may already have this skill and that you're more emotionally evolved than you thought. Sign 1. You take a deep breath before responding. When someone provokes you or something pushes your buttons, you feel the emotion rising, but you pause before reacting. That pause between the stimulus and your response is a classic sign of self-regulation, one of the pillars of emotional intelligence. For example, someone cuts you off in traffic. Instead of honking, yelling, or swearing, you take a breath, let it go, and move on. That's not weakness, it's emotional strength. Sign 2. You recognize when someone is emotionally manipulating you. People with emotional intelligence can spot phrases like, "After everything I've done for you, girl. If you really loved me, you'd do it." You recognize that this isn't love, it's emotional manipulation. And more than that, you don't feel guilty for setting boundaries. Let's say a friend only calls when they need something. You start to see the pattern and decide to pull back respectfully, but firmly. Sign 3. Take responsibility for your own mistakes. No blaming others. No, that's just who I am. You acknowledge your mistakes, apologize sincerely, and learn from the situation. For example, you hurt someone unintentionally. Instead of defending yourself, you say, "I'm sorry, I acted on impulse. I want to do better." That's emotional maturity and it's rare. Sign 4. You listen to understand, not just to reply. While most people are just waiting for their turn to speak, you actually listen. You don't interrupt. You don't rush to judge. You seek to understand. This builds empathy, avoids unnecessary conflict, and creates genuine connection. For example, in a disagreement, instead of interrupting, you say, "I hear you. Can I share how I felt too?" That alone can change the tone of an entire conversation. Sign 5. You can say no without guilt. You understand that always saying yes to others often means saying no to yourself. You've learned that setting boundaries is not lack of love, it's self-love. For instance, a relative asks you for something that's beyond your limits. You answer calmly and kindly, "I can't do that right now. I hope you understand." No guilt, no drama. Sign 6. You're not ashamed of your feelings. You know emotions aren't weakness, they're part of being human. You allow yourself to feel sadness, fear, anger, and you don't judge yourself for it. You had a hard day and cried, you don't hide it. You know that crying can also be part of healing. That's emotional intelligence, being able to name your emotions, and understanding that it's okay to feel them. Sign 7. You bounce back quickly after setbacks. You fall emotionally, but you don't stay down. You process the emotion, learn from it, and move forward. For example, a breakup hits you hard. You allow yourself to grieve, but you don't stay stuck in the pain. You start caring for yourself, rebuilding your confidence, and moving on. That's emotional resilience, one of the most powerful traits you can have. If you recognize yourself in some of these signs, congratulations, your emotional intelligence is growing. And the best part, it can be developed every single day. Did this video help you reflect? Then subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and share this with someone who's also on a journey of emotional growth.